In 2013, two guys were just trying to show off their Minecraft maps on YouTube, so they built a tiny server so people could test them. The maps flopped. What players actually loved was the boring minigame they built just to kill time waiting in the lobby. That accident is now one of the biggest servers in Minecraft, and it eventually got acquired by one of the largest gaming companies on Earth. Simon Collins Laflamme and Philippe Touchette weren't trying to build a server empire. They were map makers, uploading trailers to YouTube using a server just to let people play test their adventure maps. Minigames were originally created just so users had something to do while waiting for other players. The main event was supposed to be the maps. The minigames were the waiting room. Efforts that were meant to go toward more maps and games instead got redirected into new server content once the minigames themselves took off. That's the actual founding insight, not a business plan, a signal they almost ignored. Hypixel launched properly in beta on April 13, 2013. Mineplex actually launched first, a few months earlier, and for years the two servers went head-to-head. Then, in 2017, Hypixel shipped Bedwars. Between January 2017 and June 2018, that single update pushed Hypixel's player counts to around 50,000 concurrently, a level the server had never touched before. Mineplex's answer didn't arrive for almost another year, and by then the gap was already too wide to close. Hypixel kept building. Skyblock launched in 2019, and by January 2025, forum data showed Skyblock alone pulling over 27,000 concurrent players, more than every other game mode on the server combined. During the pandemic, the server regularly broke 150,000 concurrent players, peaking at a record 216,000 on April 16, 2021. That's not a Minecraft server anymore, that's a small country logging on at once. Here's the part that actually matters if you've ever thought about doing something like this yourself. The gap between these two servers wasn't luck, it was reliability, compounding for a decade. Mineplex shut down overnight on May 11, 2023, with no warning to players or staff. Hypixel is still standing, and its founders went on to build a studio that got fully acquired by Riot Games. The boring truth is that the servers that last are the ones that stay online and stable while everyone's watching. And that's also the first thing that breaks if your hosting can't keep up the moment people actually show up. That's why when I started thinking about running something myself, I looked at Apex hosting.
A few things stood out. DDoS protection is included on every plan, not locked behind a higher tier, which matters if your server ever gets public enough to attract that kind of attention. Setup is fast. Mod packs install with one click, so you're not manually uploading jar files or fighting server software versions before your friends can even join. We've also got server locations across North America, Europe, and Asia, so ping isn't a deal breaker depending on where your players are. If you want to try it yourselves, I'll leave my link and code in the description. Full disclosure, I get a commission if you use it at no extra cost to you.
Hypixel didn't win because of a genius plan on day one. It won because it kept showing up, update after update for over a decade. That's still the whole game.